Yes, sir. It's your boy Hayes. We back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, guys. And as you can see by the title, most traders never learn this, and this is why they lose. So as I told you guys before, Hayes coming with a different angle. I don't want to be repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, this the hot play. Watch out for this. Blase whoop whoop. You want to get into the mindset and the psychology, the background, the real mechanisms of this whole thing. You get what I'm saying? You don't need to just be caught up in, oh, the play. You really need to take a step back. And especially if you're losing money, don't even trade. Just observe, watch, and see. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to see, it's going to feel good to be like, damn, I would have lost money the day or whatever. I'm glad I just watched. And then by you picking up that game, just watching, seeing how the market move, right down, oh, I would have got in there. I would have got out there. Like, trade, but don't trade. You know what I'm saying? Act like trade on the side. That's just a little tip. If you know what I'm saying, trying to get right, you lose and you really can't find yourself. But we about to get deeper into it. And I'm also share at the end of the video stocks I'm watching going to tomorrow, blase woo woo. But I need to make evergreen content. The content I make be for that day. After that day, the 1,000 views, the 2,000 views, that's the only thing I'm gonna get from that video. And it ain't even about that. It just really, this really gonna help somebody. You know what I'm saying? And like when people hit me up, oh, I want to pay you to learn from you, blase woo woo, this and third, like that'll cost. I don't even want the money from people to do that. I want to be able to just give the value, what I learned, the mistakes I made, all that for free. You know what I'm saying? If somebody really want to pay me that bad after I done gave so much free value and they still, nigga, I want to holler at you in person, I want to blase woo woo, or I want to, be on the phone with you, and you still want to do it after I tell you I ain't really pressed for that, you know what I'm saying? Then that's on you. I will accept it. I ain't gonna turn down no bands. But I'm just letting you know my job and my mission, what I want to do is just give as much value, as much gain, as much information as I can. You feel me? Because this gonna also help my seed, my daughter, and any more seeds that I create in this lifetime. They gonna be able to see their father, you know what I'm saying, in the flesh still, with evergreen content that's gonna forever live and outlive myself, and be able to pick up this information and gain, and they can have a skill as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's deeper than just myself. But anyways, let's get right into it. Ain't holding nothing back. I'm obviously not going to be able to get everything, every detail out in this video because trading is very complex. That's why most people, do you even think you really deserve it? Imagine if you just started trading 2 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago. Do you really think you deserving of turning $5,000 into 50,000 or 100,000 or $1,000,000? Like, really, if you was to do it, how is you going to keep it? If you do that and get lucky, take that money, run, start a business, and don't ever put it in trading again. Because what's going to happen is you end up losing that and losing your money and even more money. You get what I'm saying? And then you'll be devastated, thinking of how much you was up. Then you went and then lost your own money. So you don't want to do that. If you can't turn a small amount of money into a large amount of money, you can't turn no large amount of money to even large amount of money. We all know those people that say, man, if I had $1,000,000 or $100,000, that's the lucky number. $100,000, I flip that to $1,000,000 by the end of the year, starting at the beginning of 2020. No, the hell you wouldn't. You wouldn't, because I can give you $1,000 right now, and if you can't turn that $1,000 into 10,000 by the end of the year, the same 10x, you can't turn 100,000 to 1,000,000 because the same principles and the same mindset take place with turning a small amount into a larger amount, with turning a large amount into an even larger amount. The same thing take place. So if you can't have a small account and turn $1,000 into $10,000, you're not going to be able to turn 100,000 into $1,000,000 or 10,000 into 100,000. The same principles goes into play. So start small. Why you in a rush for it? If you in a rush at the beginning, only thing you doing is making your mistakes cost you $1,000 here, 2,000 there, 500 there, 10,000 there, 20,000 there. You got these 100,000, 20,000, $10,000 mistakes. When those mistakes and the shit you learned and had to pay that much for, you could have easily started off small. Let me get all my mistakes out of the way with a couple hundred or 200 or $30 or whatever. You can get mistakes out of the way with whatever amount you want to get it out of the way with. You can learn with $5 and $10 trades. Making and losing $5 and $10, you can learn the same principles and the mindset and what you need to do to trade. Trading is so complex that it's different trading strategies that you can use to be profitable or to be whoever you want to be. You need to identify and go within and work on your outside world and bring it back to the trading world. If you got a sloppy life, if your house messy, your life ain't clean, you ain't got God, you ain't organized, like I said in the previous video, you got to have God in whatever it is that you're doing, even within this. That don't mean you have God in it and you put $10,000 on a trade and then you down 4,000-5,000. You like, hey God, I thought you was with me, and to put this trade back up. I need it, please, guys, my rent. Nah, God didn't say be foolish. Be wise. Pray for wisdom, like Solomon in the Bible. That's why he became the richest man ever to ever exist, because he prayed for wisdom. Because with wisdom, that's going to help you not only acquire wealth, great wealth, but also give you the knowledge to be able to obtain it and keep it and pass it down generations to come. So that's the difference. You want to make sure your outside world is a reflection of your trading world. If chaos is going on the outside, you got problems with relationships, problems with, you alone, you ain't following nothing like Christ or anything like that. You just by yourself. You ain't working out, hitting the gym. You ain't, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So once you start, and just as quick as you can, most people don't know this, just as quick as you can alter your life in a blink of an eye for a negative act, you can also change and alter your life from a positive act overnight, in an instant. It's up to you. Let me explain. Right now, you all have the power to change your life and alter your life forever. Forever. In 2 seconds. And I'm going to tell you how. But it's in a negative way. Go out there and kill somebody. Bam! Nigga dead. Police come for you. You going to jail for the rest of your life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You just alter your life in a negative way, though, in literally 2 seconds. I know niggas that do it every day. But I don't know too many people. It's very few. That's why it's called the 1%. That do one thing when they have their epiphany that day and change their life in 2 seconds from one positive act. Just like that. It could switch. If you playing with yourself, if you master, like I always tell y'all, like semen retention, I used to make videos about that. There's power in that. You able to have a more clear mind. You able to see things clearer. You able to have conversations. You able to connect with God more. You able to have energy to be able to put that into whoever it is you're trying to create in the universe. You able to do all these things. And it's different for everybody, though. I'm speaking for my own self, and some other people also had the same experience. You also want to attract like women, like they're going to feel it, they're going to know it, like you're going to have the sense of not being needy. But anyways, this conversation, you see how this goes from that to that to that to that. All of it is connected. You like, we supposed to be talking about trading here. This is you know what I'm saying? It's all about working on yourself first, and then putting that version of you into the trading field, because it's going to be a long road. It's going to be a long road. But the thing is, when you got AI, artificial intelligence, and the advancement of times, before, if I was born 40, 50 years ago and I want to know about trading, I would have never knew shit. They don't teach it in schools. Ain't nobody in my family on it. Blase woo woo. You had to be connected. Somebody in your family. You heard from a word of mouth and blase woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Connected with somebody to tell you. But you won't just on the internet 50, 60 years ago getting this much information about something that could speed up your learning curve that took somebody else 10 years to learn. By them giving you information and getting out the bullshit and breaking through the fluff, they're able to give you that information and break it down to you to where instead of taking 10 years like themselves, it just take you a year or two. You get what I'm saying? And when AI continued to advance with evolution, just like deliveries, back then you order something, it took 30 days, 2 weeks to come. Now today you got Amazon Prime and it come the next day. And I just seen news recently that they working on it coming not the next day, but 30 minutes after you ordered. And I already seen this because I'm a futurist. I seen this before they even came out with that in the future, because the evolution never stops. You're going to order something at the click of a button, it's going to already be at your door, because they're going to implement drones and stuff, which they already got. But that's going to be the way. And it's going to be a even more powerful way after the drones, to where it's click of a button, it's right there at your door instantly. Especially with artificial intelligence, robot, and all that. But like I say, man, lock in, man. This video can only be 10 minutes because I recorded on the other Blase Woo on my other app. But you already know what to do, man. Follow for more. I love y'all. And I ain't gonna be y'all know what I'm watching. Tesla, Melda, Bed